so I thought this might be easier to do this in a video. So I've got my foam down, and here's the seat, and I'm going to put it with the padded part to go down. I've already kind of matched up my corners and stuff here, and I know that my pattern needs to be, and I marked this with a pen so I would know what was the top of it to go to the front. And I'm going to pull this over just a, my pattern needs to come like this little part right here is going to be my edge. So I'm going to go to the middle. Staple there. And then I want to go ahead and pull this to the back. But what I want to do is, see how this is really square right in here? That's not the look that I'm going to want, because once it's set on it, it's going to kind of scrunch down. So I'm going to lift this up a little bit, mush that foam down, pull it taut or tight, round that over, make sure I've got foam on both of the sides. So I'm going to turn this back around so you can see the stapling part. So I'm going to round that up. You can see where it's kind of rounded like that. And staple. And I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of those. See how it's rounded? And this is even here, here, and here. Turn it back over. This is my front side. Get my little wrinkles out. Give it a little push. Rounding it over. Now do the sides. I'm going to do the same thing. Give it a good pull, going toward the center. Flip it back over. Do the same thing. Round it over. This is still my sides. Okay, to do my corners, what I want to do is go ahead and on this slanted side, that would be actually the side of the chair, I want to go ahead and bring this to the edge. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten that, staple it in, because I'm going to, there's a couple of ways you can do corners, but I'm folding this corner, the front and the back corners, so it has a nice finish without too much puckering in it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cut that excess fabric off, and I can feel there's a little ledge right in here. So I don't have to deal with all that excess. There we go. All right. So now I have the front edge, and I've left me some space in here to have to work with. If I stapled it up too close, I wouldn't have enough room to do this. So I'm going to just kind of make a couple of little pleats, kind of like that. And then I want this to almost be at a 45 on this corner right here. So there's my little 45 corner like that. But I want to get that piece of fullness out of there. go ahead and staple that in so I can hold that. I'm still holding that firm. Now the other thing I don't want to do is, because if I just staple that, I would have this excess. If I just staple this like this, I would have this nice little corner, but I have this excess holding off here. So what I've done is I've done a little fold to kind of pull some of that excess in, and then make my 45, tuck this in, pull it in a little bit, and I'm going to do it just a little bit further, like that, and that pulls that back in to the edge of the frame. Staple there. And there. And so that gives me, you can see that gives me a nice corner. Okay, on this I want to do a little folded corner. So I have stapled across. I've already done one and it wasn't in the camera really good. And I think I'm going to zoom in just a little bit in a second. So I've stapled this almost to the edge. Right here you can see that it's almost to the edge of the chair. That gives me a little bit of space to deal with. And so this is my front and this is the back of the chair cushion. So what I want to do to make that little fold, I want to make a little fold like right there, just to kind of get rid of some of that fullness. And then I'm going to do, and let me go ahead and zoom in for you. Let me see, which way do I go? Okay. Now if I stay in the same place, you can see. So I have a little fold right here, and then I'm going to kind of just manipulate this fabric to where it gives me a little 45 right here. And there's the little 45 right there. It's nice, clean, it's not puckery. And then I want to just, while I have this holding it in place, I want to just make a little bit more so that this angle of this fabric, it doesn't hit right here. So it'll be inside of the chair itself. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a little roll. And give that a push to make sure it's caught really good. There we go. All right, so then there's my corner. There's my corner. And then whenever it's turned over, you can see it has a really nice clean finish to it. Let me move the scissors out of the way. There's a nice clean finish to that edge. So I'm just going to repeat the process just in case we miss something. Of course, you could always hit the replay. Tightening that up, rolling that over to get that fullness out of there. I'm on the side. Go into the corner. Going to do a little fold right there. That's not my main fold. That's just to get some of that excess out of the way. Then this is my corner. This is my 45 on my corner. I'm going to hold that in place. Give this a little extra tuck in so that it's not right on my edge. Pull it to make sure it's firm. Got a nice pretty edge there. I'm going to roll that. You can see the reason that I'm rolling it, you can see that fullness right there. I roll that, pull that extra fabric. Okay, and then I have one more to do and I'll be finished. So here we go. This is the side. So I'm taking it to the edge, roll it up. Roll it up, make a little pleat, little tuck in, get my 45, let's get that kind of rolled in there. Just go back out this way. I'm going to trim off the excess. And there it is. It's all finished, nice clean corners. There are actually 6 of these that I did for this set. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, give me a little thumbs up, subscribe, pop over to myhallcloset.com for some other DIY projects, and I will see you next time. Bye now.